you're watching WeView Review, where we view movies and then review movies. I'm Tony Dominique, and we're at the Regal Cinemas. Gonna watch Balls Up.
In order to win the World Cup account, I have devised a condom that covers both the penis and the testicles.
What is happening here? What do we...
I don't know. I can't look away.
Is Steve from HR here?
I didn't invite him. Ugh, the fun police.
Actually, I'm here.
Oh.
This movie starts with a bad idea and somehow ends with success. And I don't know if I was watching a comedy or a masterclass in falling upward. All right, so boom. We just got out of an early screening of Balls Up, and yeah, this movie did not drop the balls at all. But it definitely penalty kicked logic straight out of the stadium. Things are just happening, just to happen. Now, for those who don't know, this is a chaotic comedy directed by Peter Farrelly. So if you've seen Dumb and Dumber, yeah, you already know what kind of non-intelligent characters to expect here. The movie follows two marketing dudes who pitch a wild World Cup idea that actually had me wondering, would I use that?
I have devised a condom that covers both the penis and the testicles.
How come I never thought of that before? Which is exactly what everyone in universe thinks as well. They all celebrate the successful pitch, but a little too hard, if you know what I'm saying, and accidentally turn their lives into an international problem. Tone-wise, it's a turn your brain off, grab some snacks, watch bad decisions get even worse type of movie. And I'll say this up front, from start to finish, the movie is packed with hilarious, unexpected moments. Like, I genuinely never knew which of the two was about to mess something up. I didn't know what chaos was about to happen, or how they gonna get out of this one. And honestly, it over-delivers compared to the trailer. The trailer gives you chaos, but the movie gives you, yeah, double it, give it to the next person. Now, real quick, before we go any further, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And subscribe so you don't miss the next WeView review. And the next one is gonna be about Michael. Oh, I've said too much already. And if you wanna catch these reviews early, before they hit YouTube, consider becoming a silent producer on JOMprod. This is the best way to support the channel and everything we do. And now, we about to get into spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, this is your chance to get up on out of here. Or you can stay and risk it all. All right, if you're still here, you're either seen the movie or you enjoy suffering through spoilers. But let's talk about these scenes because yeah, they went there. First off, we just gonna jump right into that river scene. My guy is just trying to have a peaceful moment. Next thing you know, listen, I'm not even gonna lie. That bathroom break had me wondering if I got any real friends like they got in the movie, or rather if I'm even a real enough friend to solve what happens when a fish is able to swim upstream, if you know what I mean. I'm probably not, yeah, because that was more than first aid. And the craziest part, the scene just keeps going. After the initial shock, because they show you everything, then the movie is like, let's see how much more uncomfortable we can make this. And then they go a little further. Then you got the forest scene with the American hippies. They go out there, passionate, protesting all the things in Brazil, standing on morals that they probably don't even understand for real, talking about, we don't tolerate people who hurt animals. Cut to the two pro tags just happily eating an alligator. Also, they were adamant about being against poaching. And yes, technically poachers are those who kill protected animals, but usually it's for like sale, profit, just for fun to put animals on their walls like trophy. I personally feel like if you're killing an animal for food, you living off the land. And that's kind of the purest form of existence in a way. So are those two still considered poachers? Probably, because the animals are protected. Probably yes. But still, I feel like there's got to be some gray area there for them. But the reveal was funny because that's one of those moments where the whole theater is laughing as it's unraveling, because we all know what's about to happen and they still walking right into it. Now let's talk about this whole mess even starting, speaking of walking right into it, because that soccer field moment Yeah, this was definitely a we got to make the movie happen somehow decision. Because my guy really running onto the pitch, not to play, not to save the day, to streak. He's just chasing his ex coworker. And they're not even that close for real to me. To risk your life, jumping onto the football pitch? Like, I'm sitting there thinking if this was me, I'd be like, yeah, you're on your own, my boy. I'm not jumping onto a professional field with an international crowd, security everywhere, for somebody I barely text back. But the moment had to happen. Once it does, that's when everything else goes left. So yeah, weak setup, but it had a strong consequence segment afterwards. And the running gag about Sacha Baron Cohen's accent, that was peak, okay? They knew exactly what they were doing. They even joked about it in the movie and still committed the whole way through. He was like, oh yeah, my sister Giselle Bundchen, you know, one of us had to be a model, the other had to run the drug business. So I let her model even though I'm the better model, I'm the pretty one of the family. Like it was funny. They were not taking anything seriously in this movie, which adds to the fun of things. And I noticed another pattern, like a running gag formula that was happening. Every dangerous place that they would go, people actually loved them at first. They would be welcomed, celebrated even. Everything is good until they do something completely out of pocket and then boom, it's like, all right, time to run to the next dangerous location. But finally, they end up in Argentina, and for once, things actually go right. People love them, they launch their product again, and somehow turn all that chaos into success. Like, after everything they did in the whole movie, the movie really gonna say, and they lived happily ever after. So yeah, this whole movie is basically bad decisions leading to worse situations, somehow turning into a win, which worked for me. But let's see what everybody else had to say.
What do you think the funniest scene in the movie was for you?
That dude got a fish in this.
Yeah,
that was
that
pretty
was-
funny to me.
I got a fish in my. Oh God!
What was it? The fish and the dick.
Do you think you would have done that for your friend?
Oh, of course. Yes,
course.
absolutely. Yes.
Saving fish penis?
Oh God!
Hilarious. I love it because, okay, mixture of different cultures, especially from Hispanic speaker. Totally recommended for everyone to come here and watch it.
Brazil has been robbed.
Because it could have been a little few more things like the interaction. They could have told some a little bit of their backstory and stuff like that. But we got like just their interactions after the actual, you know, their meetings and stuff like that. So we need to see like how they became, stuff like that. Like the backstories I'd be kind of concentrating more and intrigued by too as well.
So there was a lot of interesting jokes in it. Do you think any of the jokes went too far? Like, this was a little too much.
The accents were a little doing too much for me.
You may be wondering why I kidnapped you.
Out of the two main cast members, who do you think caused the most trouble in the movie?
Oh my God, definitely Mark. Definitely, he cannot keep his mouth shut.
Sizzle can sometimes be a little bit dangerous sometimes too as well.
All right.
Too much sizzle.
How do you rate the movie 1 to 10?
10.
About a 7.
7?
Yeah, 7.
A 7 and 8? All right.
10.
A 10. How do you rate the movie 1 to 10?
For me, it was like, I say an 8.
All right, so after hearing everybody's thoughts, if you came in ready for chaos, dumb funny moments, and just watching bad decisions spiral out of control, this movie actually scores a goal. He said I knew that. So we're giving Balls Up a solid 7.5 out of 10 because while it's definitely not perfect, it over-delivered on entertainment and it kept us laughing through a lot of the madness. And speaking of madness, it would be such a madness to find out you haven't hit that like button or subscribe button yet. You know, you could definitely make it up to me with a JOMPlus subscription, which gets you early and exclusive access to content, as well as supports the channel. Until next time, ciao.